joy. Newcastle United 2, Wolves 1. We're back to winning ways. Oh, it's just glad to get back to winning ways now.
It's a massive result. It's a big win for us in terms of our aims to get into the European spots. At the start of the season, it would have been, can we get into the top 10, potentially push for the top 7. But, with our home form this season, it's going to be a big factor in us getting into that top 7. And today, hook or by crook, we found a way to get the 3 points in the end for a game, that we dominated, and we deserve the 3 points in.
I thought so. First off, we should have been well out of sight. And it's good to see Isak scores. What have we been saying? He should be starting games ahead of Callum Wilson, and he just proved a point why he should be starting. Great header.
I was pleased for Isak to get that stop because he's our main threat. Wilson's been off the pace, as we know. I said the first half I thought we played really well. We played Wolves off the park. Wolves didn't really get into gear. We had plenty of chances before we did score. I said it was a great free kick and a great pinpoint header by Isak into the back of the net. Keeper's not saving it. And for our first half dominance, we deserved that. It was a little bit frustrating actually going into half time because I said we should have been 2, 3, 4 goals up. And you know what we're like lately at the minute, once we have a little bit of pressure, going into that second half, Wolves start piling the pressure on us, we sort of panic a little bit. And, the warning signs were there, Wolves were getting the chances, might not be so clear cut. But then obviously Eddie Howe, makes that sub, he takes off Isak. I know that he's saying at the minute, like, he can't play 90 minutes, but the joke is, can he not play 89 minutes? Do you know what I mean? Obviously, he goes off. Wolves make a few changes, and it's a daft goal to concede. It's very fortunate. It's obviously a deflection, and it's a simple tap in for Wolves for Chang. And yeah.
Well, it is. But the good thing is, we got ourselves back in front, and it was enough to see us out the game. And it was our top goal scorer, Miggy. He was dropped. So I think that was a kick up the backside for him to say, I haven't been playing well as of late, but I'm going to come on and see what I can do. And his goal was just enough to get us that 3 points.
Well, he's been playing on empty the last few weeks. He's not really been, he's sizzling best. But as said, he needed that chance to, maybe watch on from the sidelines and just to see how the team are operating. And when Mickey come on second half, he's the player that we need to try and drive us up the pitch, because a lot of the time in that second half we're just sort of in the middle of the park, defend a lot of the time, and it could have went Wolves' way had it went in the favour of Wolves in terms of the way things were going. When Wolves actually equalised, but when Miggy comes on, he just gives you that little bit more. His energy, his enthusiasm, and I say he took his goal really well, and we could have got a third, later on, and had we done that, it would have been justified, 3 points, and it was in the end, really, because a lot of sort of non-Newcastle fans would look at that and think, well, Newcastle were lucky yet again. I wouldn't say so, because I think on the first half, chances we should have been out of sight, but I'm glad that the lads didn't drop their heads, at 1-1, that they went on to get the second goal. And I said it's a big 3 points for our quest to get into that top 7, because, I'd say a club like this size, we should be, in the European spots, we should be playing European football, and, I'm watching it in the week and I'm thinking, I wish that was us. We had a chance at Wembley, it wasn't to be, but I believe we are the best of the rest this season, and if we just keep plugging away and we keep, scoring the goals at home, no doubt it will carry us forward. And I said before the Wolves game, we had 14 games left. We need at least 7 or 8 wins to guarantee our top 7 status. We've now got that first win. We now probably need another 7 more from anywhere within the last 13 games that we have.
Absolutely. What did you make of Murphy starting the day? I thought he wasn't too bad.
I thought he was excellent. I'm actually a big fan of Murphy. I'm glad that he got his chance today. When he was coming on, having cameo appearances, he was actually showing some, real of what his talent is. He was trying to, get forward, creating chances, and I said I don't think he really put a foot wrong today. I thought he put a real shift in for the team in the first half, and obviously for the little bit he was on in the second half. And hopefully we'll see a lot more of him, for the remainder of the season. I think now, in the end of this season, we need to see everyone just chipping in and just trying to, get the results that we need to get into that European spot.
Absolutely. Forest next Friday, the last game before international break. I know it's going to be a bit of a hard game, but can we get the 3 points down there?
Well, Forest are an unpredictable side. At the start of the season, you would think, 3 points are given. But then again, in this league, nothing's a given. Forest have improved. I would say they are very hit and miss at times. But it's not to say that we can't go down to Forest on Friday and play with that belief that we showed, in the first half and a little bit in the second half, that we can't go there and get the 3 points.
Absolutely. Well, brilliant. Thank you. Lawrence, Newcastle 2, Wolves 1, batter winning ways. Oh, yes.
Just a relief, really, because we're drawn a couple of games there. We lost a few games, including the cup final, but we needed that win with we're recent form, and thankfully we got it. Armory on off the bench to win the game for her.
Absolutely, yes. Isak, first goal. We said he should be starting, and that just proves a point there why he should be ahead of Callum Wilson at the moment.
Yeah, I wasn't too sure if he'd start after Eddie's press conference, but I knew he wouldn't play the full 90 minutes.
Oh, no.
But I'm just glad he started. I'm glad that he's managed to get a goal, and he needs to keep his place against Nottingham Forest.
Yep.
I mean, Wilson came on, disappointing, really.
Didn't much, did he?
I mean, yeah, hopefully he'll be better next time if he comes on against Forest. I mean, no doubt he'll play some part unless he gets an injury. But I was hoping for better from Wilson, really.
Well, yeah, I mean, first off, we should have been outside. We had some chances. We did score, but we hit the bar as well. I mean, the keeper had to pull off a good save as well. So I think we should at least be 2 or 3 up in the first half.
Yeah, should have. But then Wolves we'll give them an equaliser, and it was kind of like that's what happens when you don't take your chances. You're thinking, we're just going to get held to a draw again, and it's going to be a dent in our hopes of getting into Europe. But then, obviously, we got the winner in the end.
Absolutely, yeah. That's the main thing, absolutely. Yeah, but the good thing is we got that winning goal after we conceded. And Miggy, top scorer, was on the bench of the day because he's not been playing well. Hopefully it sounded like it was a kick up the backside for him, and he just thought, right, I've been thingy to the bench in the day, I'm going to come on, and now I'm going to prove that I don't deserve to be on the bench for the next game. Good finish.
Absolutely, and he's responded well to getting dropped. I thought Gordon might have come in, but he's picked up an ankle injury. Hopefully he'll be back in the starting 11 against Nottingham Forest.
Absolutely. What did you make of Murphy start the day? I thought he was all right, not too bad for me.
Yeah, he was okay. I mean, I was a bit surprised that he started, but I was hearing suggestions it could be we could have some surprise selections. Yep. Murphy was one of them. He did okay, really.
He did. Absolutely, yes. Well, we'll go on to Forest away next Friday. It's not going to be an easy game, but can we get the 3 points down there?
Absolutely. I mean, it won't be easy. We've obviously lost both games in the Championship down there. I know the second time round we shouldn't have lost that one. And Forest, they're a lot better than they were at the start of the season when they looked nailed on to be relegated, finish bottom. They've picked up. I don't think they've lost a home game since September. What's not to say though, we can't go there, win that, and end that statistic.
Absolutely. Well done, thank you. Alan, Newcastle United 2, Wolves 1. We're back to winning ways. What do you make of it?
Well, I'm just so glad we've got back to winning ways. I think it's the way you look at the game and the Wolves equalised. I'm thinking, oh God, it's going to be the same old 1-1. We threw away 2 points here, but no, thankfully not today. I've got to say, what on earth is going on for that goal? What's going on with Portland Tribute? I couldn't believe we gave them a goal. I thought Newcastle were better throughout the entire game. I really thought Wolves barely had a sniff of goal. The only time Wolves really looked like scoring was when first half Nick Pope, what on earth is he doing? He almost gave a pen away. I thought he got away with that big time. I mean, I hit the post from outside the box. Other than that, really, I thought centre half, especially Botman's shot, I thought again created absolutely nothing. Wolves in the middle. I think you got those two to give massive credit for. Attack, you saw Eddie Howe change the entire attack. 4-3 and played well, at least in the spells of the game. I thought Simax had a good half. I thought Murphy had a good second half. Isak, he said he's a £60 million striker.
Absolutely. How many times have we been saying he should be ahead of Wilson, and that just proves a point. He scores a great header, and he should be ahead of Wilson at the moment.
Well, here's a class sign for Newcastle, mate, because him and Wilson are so different to each other. Wilson's a bit more of a hold-up player. It's like he get going behind, constantly put balls over top, and his pace is exceptional. I thought the combination between him and St. Max in the first half I thought was quite good. I think it's quite promising, to be honest, because it's the first time those three really played together, and I think they can probably gel against Forest a lot better on Friday. I was really happy how they played. Murphy, I thought the player gets a lot of criticism, but today I thought he played well.
I think he did.
I thought Joe Willock was probably my man of the match, to be honest. I thought he absolutely worked his arse off for 90 minutes. I thought he had to put a really good shift in. Once again, better team I thought. Newcastle, we needed that today. We needed to put the ball in the net, and I think that could potentially be the turnaround in our season. We can't guarantee anything off one game, but I think that's exactly what you need to go in a Nottingham Forest game.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Of course, we conceded the silly equaliser, but what the thing is, we've got the winning goal. Miggy was dumped to the bench the day, probably thought, right, I haven't been playing well as of late. I've lost my place in the start lineup. I'm going to come on and I'm going to prove a point as to why I shouldn't have been on the bench. It was a great finish.
Yeah, well, it's a thing with Almiron, because you can have really quiet games and he does absolutely nothing, but when he's in the right position, he'll score a goal. That's the kind of player he is. He's someone that's really good at getting in behind. I think off the bench it was a really good, smart choice today from Eddie Howe, because you've been used to having Sir Maxwell game long, so the Almiron comes in a completely different type of player. Touch and finish was exceptional by him. It was almost instant. Like, you needed that first touch to be perfect, and it was a great finish by him. Really tense moment of the game. You know, everything's going to be his mind there. If I miss this, we're going to throw away 2 points. But no, composed finish. What's that? His 11th, 12th goal this season.
Yeah.
It's an unbelievable return from him. I'm really happy for him as well. I think he's had a few tough weeks. Probably performance-wise, probably hasn't been playing well. Probably did deserve to be dropped. But now came off the bench and did exactly what he was supposed to do today to win us that game. Exceptional from him.
Absolutely. Forest next Friday away. I probably know that you'll be down there, but it's not going to be an easy game. But can we win down Forest?
Well, of course we can go down there and win the game. But I'm telling you now, I think Forest away will be a hard game. Forest at home are a tricky side.
Yep.
They'll be looking at a game like this. They'll be going, oh, we know what we'll beat the likes of. I think they beat Liverpool and Chelsea, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, they'll be looking at those games going, oh, we can beat them at home. Newcastle at home, I fancy our chances, the Forest fans, to be saying Friday night. I think the fans will be really up for it. So it was important for Newcastle today, I think, to win the match. I think if we came away from that with a 1-1 or losing the game, I think mentally it would have been panicking. So I think that win is going to be the huge boost for us, and I'm hoping against Forest we can get the 3 points against them. But that's going to be a huge game. I think we have to be winning those sort of games if you want to finish in the top 6 this season. So it'll be interesting for sure. I fancy Newcastle at all, but I'm telling you now, I think Nottingham Forest are a good team.
Yeah, well, thank you very much.
Cheers, Peter.
Oh, chat, Newcastle United 2, Wolves 1. We're back to winning ways. Oh, thanks to Miggy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just great to get that winning feeling back.
Great result today, like, for the lads, beating Wolves 2-1. Isak scoring. With Trippier crossing the ball in, and great header for first goal for Isak. Like, and he deserves a start.
Absolutely. How many times have we been saying he should be in that start lineup ahead of Wilson, and that just proved a point as to exactly why he deserves to be ahead of Wilson at the moment.
Right there, he deserves to start today. Like, Wilson for me is just like he's had a really bad form last couple of games, and Isak deserves a chance.
Absolutely, he certainly did. Should have been out of sight in the first half. I thought we had some numerous chances, I thought. But, yeah, conceded the sloppy equaliser, I thought. But the good thing is, we got that winning goal. Miggy was dumped to the bench and he thought, right, I've not been playing well as of late, but I'm going to come on, prove me point as to why I probably didn't deserve to be dropped today, because he took his goal exceptionally well.
Isak deserved his chance. What?
Miggy,
Oh, no, I thought what's that still time about.
Oh, Miggy.
No, Almiron had obviously he came on and good run out for him, and obviously he scored the winner in the 80th minute, which was a great goal.
Certainly was, wasn't it? Murphy, what do you make of him starting the day? I thought he wasn't too bad.
Murphy's done alright. Give him credit. He's done alright. But see how Eddie Howe's got to line up the team on Friday night against Forest. Whether he's going to play Murphy in St Maximin and Isak up top, I think that's what he'd probably do, or he'd probably change it. But I reckon a winning team do not change a winning team. Lads played really well today, and just can't change a winning team. Just need to keep on winning.
Well, in a way. I mean, were you a bit disappointed how we conceded the equaliser?
I was looking like, what the hell? What is Nick Pope doing, and what is Trippier doing? Like, just giving them the ball, and he's an easy tap in. You're like, I was like, you're having a laugh.
Yeah, I mean, it was not good, but the good thing is we got ourselves back in the front, which was the main thing, and won the game. Forest next Friday. It's not going to be easy because Forest are pretty good at home, but you like to fancy us to try and you want to fancy us for a win, don't you?
Yeah.
I've got an awful record down there at the moment, but who says we can't look to change that?
Yeah, I reckon we should go down to Forest and just dominate the game. I reckon another 3 points for the lads, and just make our way into the top 4 if we can.
Well, yeah, absolutely. So, well then, I think it's time for you know what. Ready? Here we go. So let's see what we heard today. Oh no, what you doing?
Fucking come on! You're one of the lads! Get in!